L2Y. I think that this chapter does not prove. Y'all keep downplaying the Ryu's. Hey, I cannot wait to put up my defense because this chapter does not prove the Ryuzen are weak. This chapter actually doesn't even prove at all that the Paladins are stronger than them. There's so much going against the Paladins and for the Ryuzen. Like, if you just read the chapter, like just to read it, like to consume it, like how you normally do without analyzing it, it does look like the Paladins are stronger than the Ryuzen, and it makes the Ryuzen look weak. But if you actually analyze it, especially in a power scaling sense, it actually just further supports how strong they are. But like I said, I'll get into it. The Ryuzen didn't even lose to the combo spell anyways, but each Paladin scales above. I mean, I would agree that, well, I've made a video on how strong Paladin Lily is, and I think she's definitely stronger than 50% Lucifero, and, you know, possibly or even likely stronger than 100% Lucifero. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. They do scale above Lucifero. Spirit Guardians 2.0. No, I don't even believe that they're the Spirit Guardians 2.0 because, for one, the two of the strongest ones aren't even there. They're training Asta, and I mean they're still up. Like Ichika and the others, they didn't even get packed, bro. Like, but should I just start with the Ryuzen and just talk about that, and we'll talk about the other parts of the chapter because Lily literally blitzes Ichika, and the combined spell like destroy everyone except Ichika and the Ice Magic Fox Girl. I mean, yes and no. But is it really a blitz though if it's spatial magic? I guess I'll just get into my defense of the Ryuzen first, because that's what everybody's talking about. I guess I did bring it up, but so here's why. And I'll bring up chapter 2. Why I don't think that this chapter does anything to show that the Ryuzen are weak. It actually only even further supports that they're pretty strong. For one, I'll just start off with the first page of the chapter that shows that they're really strong. So, the chapter starts, and it's right after they defeated the dragons in the last chapter. And Chica's like, I've used up quite a lot of my Yoryoku, and then basically says they don't need Asta. Now, this is important because other characters have made these statements before in Black Clover. Like, I remember the elves brought this up when they were fighting Marileona. What this means is that Ichika, at the very best, is not at her full power now, after she fought the dragon. And also, when she says, I use up quite a bit, it actually implies that she's actually fairly far away from her full power, because she used up a lot of her magic power. So, this means that Ichika, who is one of the strongest Ryuzen, is not even close to her full power anymore. And this would scale to all the other Ryuzen, because we know that Ichika is one of the strongest ones. So basically, this whole incident with the Paladins starts off with every single one of the Ryuzen likely not at full power. So these are the Ryuzen who just got done fighting. They just got done fighting the giant dragon. The seven-headed... it's seven-headed dragon, right? No, it's five-headed dragon. I was getting confused with the seven and the Ryuzen. But, so yeah, immediately, the fight is starting off with the Ryuzen not at their full power anymore. We don't know how much. I would say it's really hard to quantify, really. But that's just a point, that the Ryuzen are not at their full power. Alright, well, what next? The Paladins, Lily and Heath, do a combo spell. Ice, X, Spatial Magic, Endless Ice Fangs. I believe in the fanlation it's called Infinity. I mean, Endless Infinity. They share the same definition. The issue with this right here, guys, is let's start with Sister Lily. What is her power level? Lily is literally her power plus 100% Beelzebub, which is a fellow devil ruler to Lucifero. He's weaker, but still, this is a devil king with 100% devil power. And I know that a lot of people who talk about, power scaling in Black Clover, they talk about Lucifero, they talk about how much stronger Lucifero would have been with the Grimoire. Well, this is the same logic. This is Lily with all of Beelzebub's power, plus a Grimoire, because Lily has a Grimoire. We know that Grimoires augment magic power to a large degree. And also, it's a sacred power amp on top of that. So, it'd be weird to say that the Ryuzen are weak for losing to Lily, when she's really strong. At best, it just means that Lily is stronger, right? But also, another thing that people don't realize about combo spells is combo spells are more than just 1+1. I'll probably need to go find another chapter that talks about this. Broku, read your power scaling. I mean, where? Is it on here? Or did you tweet me or Discord? Whatever. But I'm in the middle of doing this. But I like combo spells, guys. They're more than just 1+1. Like, or A plus B. Like, if two characters do a combo spell together, it's more than just adding their powers together. We actually see this in the Elf arc, and we see this in many other scenarios, where it's like an exponential amp. I don't know if it would be like A times B, but it's more than A plus B when they do their combo spells. I will find this. This happened in the Elf arc. It was against Elf Klaus, and I can't remember the other elf's name. But so in this chapter, these two elves, they launch both of their attacks at at the same time. This is the second time it's happened, and casually in base just destroys a spell or two spells from them, right? What happens when they do a combo spell? Their combo spell, which is this. Well, no, that's Austin, which is this. This is a combo spell. It is so strong that now remember, casually destroyed their spell that was both their powers added together. But now he has to transform into Spirit Dive, also has to transform into Black Form, and Austin, have to team up themselves doing their own semi-combo spell, or at least adding their powers together to overcome this. So a combo spell is more than just 1+1. And that's what the Paladins did. So this is a Sister Lily who's way stronger than Beelzebub, and just did a combo spell with a fellow Paladin on weakened Ryuzen. That's a good point, Dragon Raiders. I'd say that's a similar thing. I wouldn't argue that a combo spell is an equal power multiplier as fusion, but a similar concept, I guess, right? That's weird. How did I lose an entire... The other thing is, for two of the Ryuzen, if not three, hang on, I'm gonna have to bring up another tab real quick, actually, is that essentially some of the Ryuzen are not even in their transformations anymore. Remember the kind of the chubby Ryuzen, his Buddha form? He's not in that when they get hit by the combo spell. He actually gets out of it. And then when the guy with the mask, he gets hit by the combo spell, he's not in his form. And same with the Lightning Girl. I'm sorry, I can't remember their names. I still cannot remember the Ryuzen names. I'll get there eventually, but I just remember Yosuga and Ichika, and yeah, I don't remember any of the other names. Part of the reason why is I think that I got confused because I think Viz and TCB, they gave them different names or different orders, which has made it even more confusing for me, but I'll show you, right? So the Buddha guy, he's in his Buddha form here when he's fighting the dragon. When he's using his form, he has hair, and then when she's in her lightning form, she has lightning around her. But when the combo spell takes effect, he's not in his form anymore because he has no hair. He's not in his Buddha form anymore, so he's not even at his... Not only is these guys weakened, they're not at their full magic power, but they just came out of their giant form, so these is not even close to their full power. And same with her, she has no lightning aura around her. I mean, the Snow Fox girl, she still is in hers, and Achika still is in hers, but these guys took a combo spell while low on magic power and not even in their transformations. This would be trying to downplay Ost or if they took a hit from somebody, and they had just gotten out of their Devil Union or just out of their Spirit Dive. So this is pure downplay for the Ryuzen guys. They're not even in their forms. And for example, Achika and the Snow Fox girl, they get hit and they get damaged by this combo spell. But I mean they're fine. The only ones who actually got messed up are the ones who just got out of their transformations. Which I mean, yeah, they're weakened and they're out of the transformations. And also, they get back up anyways. They get back up a couple pages later. Yeah, they're wounded a lot, but remember they got hit in their base forms while weakened, low on magic power. And then Yurlu, the Beast Paladin, what he does is he does fear hacks to finish off the Snow Fox girl, go get to Chica. He has a spell called Bogeyman that essentially takes the form of their greatest fear. So this isn't even a power thing, this is hacks. He turns into a frog, Snow Fox girl's afraid of frogs, she's useless. Turns into Yami's dad, or Achika's dad, Achika fears her dad. So it's fear hacks. So none of this chapter did anything to show that the Ryuzen are weak. This just showed that they're strong. Achika, while low on magic power, survived a hit from a combo spell from somebody who dwarfs Beelzebub's power. Anyways, Upsilon, $2. Oh, thanks for appreciate that, Upsilon. Take my money. I mean, I will. But also, if you want to super chat, you can also just, you don't have to just say blah blah. You can, like, if you want a question for me to answer or anything. The two Ryuzen who were in their transformations took the hit with, like, damage, yeah, but it didn't do much to them. Like, it's so funny. The funny thing, the Paladins are also in their full power. Why do you say that? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they are holding back, but they just did a combo spell, which is exponentially above their power right now. So that's my reasoning for why the Ryuzen are still very strong. Like, for one, the Paladins are strong. They're stated to be stronger than Devils, and really stronger than Beelzebub. And they did a combo spell against the weakened Ryuzen. The Ryuzen who were in their forms, they're pretty much fine. The ones who weren't, they still ended up being fine. They weren't even, like, knocked out. They were up 2 pages later. So yeah, that's why I thought the whole discourse on Twitter that the Ryuzen suck was hilarious. Because it actually just further shows how strong the Ryuzen are. But anyways,